Gostinho.
Covered for him. Goes Sakini. Back here to Pacho. Fabian Ruiz. By Nuno Mendes, but it was sold and short. Declan Rice for Arsenal. And Mosquera. It's a good pass to Bukayo Saka. That's a foul, surely. Clumsy challenge from Nuno Mendes. Didn't need to make it, really. Here comes a bit of frustration. Yeah, they're not getting the answers in the final third. PSG, Arsenal so diligent on the sides. Everyone defending well for the team. Then the counter-attack comes in, there's just a bit of frustration. A bit of laziness from Mendes, Ali just diving in. Do you know what it is, Stevie? It's actually a great sign for Arsenal. That frustration creeping in.
Romelu भइरहेको अहिले
In the first half, lazy challenge.
डेकन राइस
So the big men have got in there.
क्रुसियल पास गर्यो भने त अब यहाँ गोल हुन सक्ने चान्स पनि छ है फेरि हाम्रै ग्राभिलले हान्नु सक्छ अनि ओ ओ ठिक छ गेम चाहिँ टक्करको पर्छ जस्तो हो तर हान्छ हाम्रो ग्राभिलले हानेर हान्छ कि हेडिङ त टक्क त सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु होला है सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु होला ओ भिटिना डेम्बेले ग्राभिल आर्सेनलको फेरि उता खत्रै हो डुओ मिनी नेमार Cabrasta, Nuno. Saliba. Artes. Portugal को little boy, João Neves. आर्सेनलले ज्यान दिएर खेलेको आर्सेनलले ज्यान दिएर खेलेको हाम्रो आर्सेनलबाट डिफेन्डर चाहिँ खतरा भइरहेको जस Cabra. PSG's record's fantastic against the English team, but it just looks a bit different from up here. With the organisation, the work rate of Arsenal, they look very. Subscribe गरेर मात्र च्याट गर्न मिल्छ है. Hakimi. Vitinha. Zao. Marquinhos. Malu, Bettina, Hakimi, Cabra, डिफेन्डर त वक्खा हो क्या सबजना सब्स्क्राइब चाहिँ गर्नु होला है सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु होला सब्स्क्राइब गरेर मात्र च्याट पनि गर्नु होला कुराकानी गर्दै हेर्नु पनि हुन्छ रमाइलो गर्नु पनि हुन्छ
there again.
I don't think there's much in it. I think Havertz is trying to be a bit clever there. In the restart, but
Let me ask him one question.
सबजना सब्सक्राइब गर्नु होला अनि हामीलाई सपोर्ट पनि गर्नु होला है सपोर्ट चाहिँ एकदम गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ है
So for the final 5 minutes of the first half that see PSG have 73% of the possession. They haven't yet had a shot on the Arsenal goal that's been
गेम त रमाइलो भइरह बिटिना
Arsenal's lone opportunity in the half, the only
Luis.
chance they've created was dispatched brilliantly by Kai Havertz.
Oof. Marquinhos Luis João Neves
That's back to Fabian Ruiz.
Nuno
Mendes. Early ball in. It was the right idea because there was a bit of space between Saliba and Gabriel. Hakimi then
Dembele.
with a ball straight onto the head of Declan Rice, but you can see what the left back was trying to do there, Alan.
Yeah, it was great, but the thing was, Gabriel dropped back 2 yards.
João Neves.
Players again, excellent defending. He doesn't go those 2 yards, he's got a problem.
Kvaratskhelia
Yet to light up the final tonight. There's Hakimi. It's well defended on that side by Hincapié.
Again Bitinia सब्सक्राइब गरौँ है सब्सक्राइब काब्रा यो काब्रास्थलियाको नाम चाहिँ कोलाई गाह्रो लाग्छ त्यो कमेन्ट पनि गर्नु होला है
William Pacho. Fabian Ruiz. Marquinhos to Hakimi.
Oof.
It's Vitinha.
Bitinia
Maybe a little bit more space and time in the box than João Neves realised there.
Kvaratskhelia
Here's Kvaratskhelia.
Nuno
Nuno Mendes takes on Mosquera.
Ooh.
It's the other
The
side
box.
of Mosquera. Delivers it in. And it's headed wide by Fabian Ruiz. But there just was a bit of concern in there. Maybe for the first time inside the Arsenal 6-yard box as Nuno Mendes did his thing.
Well, it's the first saving is by Mosquera, ending is by him. You know, you don't think he's doing it, he does his body, gets his body across really well, comes back across, and it's Fabian Ruiz, who probably should do better eventually with the header. Comes off the Capé there.
gets a bit lucky on it, doesn't he?
Again, could have gone anywhere, couldn't it?
Gets a bit lucky with that clearance. I think it's a good half
गोल
chance. that.
हुनबाट हल्का वञ्चित
But you're right, that's the first time they've got in behind.
Here we go
Anywhere on the pitch,
first half is
down in the right back
finish
position.
is
Smashed forward by Marquinhos. Just went Gabriel. Off the head of Lewis Skelly and out for the throw-in.
खोइ केटा हो च्याट गराओ न च्याट गराओ सब्सक्राइब हानेर मात्र गर्न मिल्छ है
Plenty of time there for Gabriel. He might have found Saka with that. Show not got there. What a touch that was from Doué,
Doué.
by the way.
It certainly was. I thought he gave Gabriel a little bit of a nudge here.
Here's
ना
Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia
Arsenal getting back into position. Marquinhos. Now
No, no.
Dembele.
डेम्बेले
Lovely turn from Dembele. One of the best of finishes from the Ballon d'Or winner.
No, he does exceptionally well
in the
again.
bag
Just to get the half yard on. Trossard. He wasn't too bad either, was he? And a cheer from the Arsenal fans.
Arsenal fair looking
Might get a cheer up here as well, to be quite honest.
Tell you what, Henry might be getting a cheer. He's getting a statue if they win this tonight. Arteta
Cabra.
Scalia to Fabian
Ruiz.
Ruiz. It's excellent from Declan Rice.
Brilliant. Just short. A yard short with the pass, Fabian Ruiz, but Declan Rice, exceptional.
It's going to be 6 minutes.
Added
added
6
on
मिनेट
here.
भइसकेको छ है 6 मिनेट चाहिँ
6 has been the magic number so
एडिसनल
far
टाइम
tonight.
भनौँ न
6 minutes
साका
Arsenal have won it through Kai Havertz.
खोइ कमेन्ट गर्ने केटा हो म मात्र बोल्नु परेछ को आयो को आएन केही थाहा छैन खोइ कमेन्ट गर न सब्सक्राइब गर नि कमेन्ट गर
I mean, the big challenge here, Stephen, for the Arsenal defenders, as good as they've been, you've got to keep your concentration permanently here against this team because it takes one lapse, one split second, and they've got players that can open you up in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and listen to the
Okay,
champions
me.
of Europe for a reason.
Vitinha.
They've got world-class players all over the pitch, and they
Vitinha.
won't go away. They've got a manager that's minutes away from probably giving them a team talk to try and give them different answers in the final third. But from an Arsenal point of view, you've got to be diligent right to the end.
तबसलिया
And Scalia has done very little so far
Vitinha.
in this Champions League final. Here's Vitinha. Now Dembele.
ओ
João Neves, Ousmane Dembele, foot in from Lewis Skelly. And then Gabriel involved again. They've got such a
Dembele
desire
त्यहाँ
to
पेनाल्टी
get to the
मागिरहेछ
ball,
है
haven't they, Arsenal, defensively?
Yeah, they've been excellent.
अपिल गरिराख भनौँ न
Timings of the tackles are so important. They've got to be absolutely
Nuno.
spot on.
भिटिनिया
Desiree Doué.
मार्टिनियस
Vitinha.
डुए
Doué with the shot. Just opened up for him a little bit, didn't it?
It did, but that's what Arsenal want. Shots from distance. You know, Arsenal have been superb in the critical moments when they get closer inside the box. I think David Raya will be delighted with 25-yard efforts, especially when they're on the weak foot.
Yeah, spot on there. We saw that challenge in Cape again. And it was a good one on Neves. Had to be. I mentioned the typing again, spot on.
On the subject of David Raya, 67 clean sheets over the last 3 seasons for Arsenal, which is a quite phenomenal record when you think about it. He's been as important as anybody in this. It's turning into a wonderful season for Arsenal. Here's the hero Havertz, supported by Mosquera. Saka lets him run, Havertz in behind. Big moment this. Really good challenge by Marquinhos. That's a captain's challenge for Paris Saint-Germain.
बिग चान्स छ है बिग चान्स छ आर्सेनललाई
Really is. He starts it and nearly finishes it. Saka involved. Look forward to seeing that again. I'm wondering, could he have hit it a split second earlier? It's a great challenge, but could he have prevented the defender getting across to make the challenge?
Halfway through the additional 6 minutes. There's Kamara and Scalia, Saka's
काब्रा
away.
नुनो भिटिनिया
Vitinha. Dembele puts it through here towards Hakimi. The last touch was a Trossard touch. That's a PSG corner.
He just
कर्नर है कर्नर हेलो हेलो
Take the corner.
मित्र आइज नि त लाइभमा ल
Fabian Ruiz. It's only really Marquinhos in the middle. He's just spilled that Raya.
आइज आइज एकछिन आइज
I think it's the centre half that gets down, Marquinhos.
ल ल ल
Probably lucky it does. You know, you see him in front. No. Yeah. Don't want too many of them coming off your goalkeeper.
राया
So what does
केटा हो
Mikel
म्यासेज
Arteta's
गरा हो न
half-time team talk look like with the game as it stands in the moment, Stephen?
I think he'll be saying to his team from a defensive point of view very much the same. He'll praise them. They've been absolutely outstanding defensively and out of possession. He'll be reminding them that, as you said in the commentary, about staying focused, being diligent all the way to the end, and to keep throwing punches themselves. You know, in transition on counter-attacks, they've gone in a couple of times, they've scored one. You know, Marquinhos has had to make a latch this time, so keep throwing punches yourself. And also be ready for some changes, because if it's like this after 60 minutes, Ali will tell you, you need to try and change the game from the side.
It's got the likes of Bradley Barcola, Gonzalo Ramos, Lawrence Ayer, Emery players who can come on and impact the game in an attacking sense. It's a huge 15 minutes coming up from Luis Enrique's perspective, because he's got to try and ignite this Paris Saint-Germain team who've been completely snuffed out by Arsenal.
chance है
First
पनि
half. And they've got a set piece to defend here, a Declan Rice long throw-in with what's sure to be the last attack of the half. What a time this would be for Arsenal to get a second. In from Rice, Safanov stayed. Still not away, and that's going to be a corner. That's going to be a corner. Right on the stroke.
फर्स्ट हाफको लास्ट टाइम अझै कर्नर पाइरहेको स्टिल कर्नर
They've got a corner right on the stroke of half time. I've not seen that very often, Thursday.
No, he's done well, Havertz, hasn't he?
म्याच पनि गर्नु होला गेम को कसले हेरिदिनुहुन्छ है लाइभ के हेर्दैन हुन्छ थ्याङ्क यू सो मच है
Well, they've scored 27 goals from corners.
27 गोल त्यही कर्नरबाट हानिसकेको रहेछ आर्सेनलले
Take the corner. That's madness. Well, you don't see that very often. So the booze from the
What?
Arsenal supporters, but Daniel Seaman says that's enough. But it's been
कर्नर
fantastic.
साका टेक गर्न लगाइरहेको थियो दिएन
The goal
किन हो
scored by Kai Havertz after 6 minutes. He got in behind, he kept his composure, finished past Safanov. 3 brilliant challenges from Gabriel inside his own box when they really needed him. We're yet to see the best of Paris Saint-Germain, but that's an outstanding 51 minutes for Arsenal in the
ल
Champions
हाफ
League.
टाइम भइहाल्यो
Time, Paris Saint-Germain 0, Arsenal 1.
ल अब एकछिन कुराकानी गरौँ केटा हो आओ लाइभमा है नट डाटी भन्दाखेरि कमेन्ट गर्नु होला को कोले हेरिदिनुहुन्छ होइन अनि को कोले चाहिँ गेम हेर्नु गइरह स्टिल अहिले हाफ टाइम भइसकेको छ अब एकछिन रेस्ट हुन्छ है हाम्रो चाहिँ मेसेज आउँदैन बोर भइसक्यो एक्लै ए भाइहरू मेसेज गर हो न सेलिब्रेट खतरा हानेर खायो उसले त्यही आर्सेनलले हाफ टाइम हुँदा पनि
प्लेयरसँग पनि जान सक्थ्यो. They should have been a penalty. They should have been a penalty. PSG ले कसम भने तिमीहरूलाई PSG ले जित्नलाई खेले जस्तो लाग्छ कसैलाई छ भन त यहाँ. कसैलाई तिमीहरू मध्ये कसैलाई यहाँ PSG ले जित्नलाई खेलेको छ जस्तो लाग्छ र? Anyone here? के हो? मा इन्टेन्ट नै छैन के यिनीहरू.
मेसेज गरा हो. हेलो हेलो को हुनुहुन्छ है? एकजना मात्र हुनुहुन्छ स्टिल. त्यो गाइज अब हामी 15 मिनट रेस्ट हान्नुपर्ने हुन्छ. सो त्यसपछि दो केटा भोट नि गरौँ है. भोट पनि गरौँ. आदिलमी हेलो हेलो भन भन. अब त टल्की होला हैन. भोट गर भोट गर. हेरिराख कि के गरिराख गेम तिमीले. आदिल यता फेरि हाम्रो साइड रियल म्याड्रिड भन्न नमिल्ने. भन न भन. सुने हैन हो. यार लाइभ बस्दै हेरिरहेको छु नि यताबाट टक्क. तिमीहरू केमा हेऱ्यो? यो अब के भन्ने, आर्सेनलले एकदम दुःख मेहनत कष्ट गरेर खेल्यो. PSG हच्चपच्च खेल्यो. के खेल्यो? जाडा लङ रेन्ज हान्न खोजिरह. कसो सपोर्टमा हौ है तिमी? टिभीमा ठिक छ त. PSG जित्छ जस्तो लाग्छ. भएन भएन. राइट विङ त को खेल्या? राइटबाट डेम्बेले नि ह. डेम्बेले ह. फेरि डुयो नि गइरह. कोही भएन त नि बिचरा. यता काब्राले गरिरह. डुवेले त नेमार जस्तै स्किलहरू हानिरह नि आज त. त्यसको त खर गइरह. सकिराखेन. आज एउटा न एउटा PSG एउटा रेड कार्ड पाउँछ जस्तो लागिरह है गाइस. त्यही भने भने अब यो बरु डुवे हाफ टाइम पछि भयो. बरु हल्का मिल्थ्यो. बार्कोला भयो नि हल्का ठिकै हुन्छ. तर हेरौँ अब फर्काउनु त फर्काउँछ होला. फर्काउँछ जस्तो लाग्यो नि तिमीलाई? कि तिमी जाने हो लेफ्टबाट अरे English. Big salute यार. Suffering someone today. के गोल रे. त्यही भने every sieve is different. Oh, when you come to kill me, I'm already suicide. I'm good. Are you Arif? Yeah, bro. कति बेला हाम्रो गेम फेरि अब अनि हाम्रो अब केटाहरूको वर्ल्ड कपको के छ है तयारी पेन भन्दा रमाइलो नि हेर्नलाई नि फेरि त्यो अन्त कुरा यहाँ अहिले निन्द्रा लाग्न थालिसक्यो यस्तो झल्लु गेम देखेर पिएसजीबाट कसले हान्छ जस्तो लागिरहेको तिमीलाई गोल भन भन मलाई त बरु त्यो लिटिल प्रिन्सले हान्छ जस्तो लागिरहेको क्या पोर्चुगलको लिटल बोय जाओ नेभेसले त्यसले बरु डिबक्सभित्र उ गरेर राख क्या के भन्छ अब ए नाम भन्न आएन काब्रास्टरिया साकाले के खेल्यो झ्याउमा नै खेल्यो क्या आज एक भोट आइसक्यो छ हाम्रो है तर यस रे आदिलले होला त्यही नि तिमीहरू कतिजना मिलेर हेरिराख गेम भने अलि आज के भन्नु अब डेम्बेलेले राम्रो खेलेको छैन काब्रा ठिकै खेलिरह अन्त लुइस के हो स्पेनको के रे त्यसको नाम 8 नम्बरकै ज्यान त्यसले हावा खेलिरह गुड मर्निङ रोहित त्यसले झल्लु खेले ज्यान दिएर खेले नि त फेरि आर्सेनलले ज्यान दिएर फार्बिन रिच यता कस्तो ज्यान दिएर खेले नि के थाहा तिमीलाई यस्तो कुराहरू कतिमा हाम्रो स्टार्ट ल हाम्रो 1 मिनेट बाँकी है हैन ठ्याक्कै 1 मिनेट बाँकी है हाम्रो त PSG को साइडबाट भनेको भिटिनियाले 7 रेटिङ देखे, अब उताबाट भन्यो भने त्यही हार्भेज गोलानीले 7.1। हाम्रो ग्राबियल त फर्क्यो क्या, रिटर्न ब्याक भइसक्यो क्या। 2-1। तिमीलाई त साकाको पेनाल्टी थो जस्तो लाग्यो कि लाग्दैन? PSG त स्योर नै होला। त्यो इयर बल भएर त्यही ह्यान्ड नदिया हो, नत्र दिन्थ्यो होला। आर्सेनलको गोल कस्तो लाग्यो त तिमीलाई? खुङखार। हाफ टाइम अगाडि नै सेलिब्रेसन हेर न। ए गाइज, अनि हाम्रो फेरि भोलि हाम्रो उसको पनि गेम छ है, हाम्रो के अरे हाम्रो ब्राजिलको हेर्ने होला नि त। ल गाइस, सेकेन्ड हाफ पनि स्टार्ट भइसकेको छ है। को हुनुहुन्छ है कमेन्ट हान्नु होला, एकलट झलस सधैँ। अन्त को हान्न चिन्दैन नि त फेरि होइन। सेकेन्ड हाफ स्टार्ट भएन भने त्यही गाइज, अब हामी फेरि सेकेन्ड हाफको हामी अब लगभग अन्तिम मिनटमा लाइभ आउनेछौँ। अनि त्यसपछि फेरि फुल देखाउनेछ है त। लाइक